Thank you for tuning in to this edition of the Pre-Market Pulsescan report. Today is Wednesday, November the 1st, 2017. The year is winding down to a close, folks. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Looking at the overnight markets, the Dow is up 126 points at 23,451. NASDAQ 100 is up 28 points at 6277 and 3/4. E-mini S&P 500 is up 9 and 3/4 points at 2582.5. Russell is up 11.3 points at 1514. Natural gas is at $2.92, up 2 cents. Gold up $7.80 at 1278.30. Silver up 25 cents at $16.94. Crude oil briefly traded above $55. It's currently at $54.97. The long bond is at 152.03, down 13.30 seconds. Beans up $2 at 9.86 and 3/4. The euro is at 116.71, off 10 pips. The pound is at 133.29, up 28 pips, and the Aussie is up 18 pips at 76.70, and the dollar is up 8 pips at 94.63. That's right, folks. The dollar is up, and so is everything else at the same time. You do the math on that one. All right, taking a look here at the weekly, using the weekly today. Taking a look at some key alerts that we need to be aware of. Now, I do believe, let me just double check here. Let's see. Yep, it's a Fed day, and little is being expected out of this meeting. So really, they're going to be looking at the Federal Reserve statements for clues that the Fed remains on track to hike interest rates in December. All right, so this will be a big Fed event. And also, Trump is expected to name Jerome Powell as the next Fed chair. Now, the rate hike odds are falling. The market sees a 0% chance the Fed will hike at today's meeting, and a 66.8% chance it hikes again before the end of the year. The odds of a December rate hike, they were over 80% just 2 days ago. All right, so that's kind of ebbing and flowing, waning, going here and there. Bitcoin just hit a new high of $6,600 a coin for the first time ever, and it's up almost 4%. So those are a big deal. Let's see anything else notable. Apple is in the news because of the iPhone X. It's received some positive reviews, particularly the screen, the phone size, the augmented reality features, and the camera. So people who write about these things are loving it. And let's see, with the iPhone X, Apple made some big changes to who gets review units first. And of course, there's some people who are left out and not feeling so good about it. And Apple released brand new emojis as part of the iOS 11.1 software on Tuesday. Let's see. Starting in December, businesses will be able to buy a Microsoft Surface Pro laptop tablet hybrid with a built-in LTE cellular modem starting at $1,149. Okay. And let's see, when Microsoft first revealed the current model Surface Pro earlier this year, it announced the LTE option. However, it's taken this long to come to market. All right, you guys, I like to save the best for last. Artificial intelligence has learned to spot suicidal tendencies from brain scans. This is just the latest effort aimed at bringing AI into psychiatry. Researchers are working on machine learning projects that span from analyzing MRIs to predict major depressive disorder to picking out PTSD from people's speech patterns. Isn't that interesting? And of course, the neurological pathway, the spinal cord of all of this AI that's coming out is none other than your blockchain technology. All right? Blockchain technology will be the spinal cord of all of this stuff. Okay? So it is happening, folks, faster than you can say lickety split. I warned you that this was coming, and sure it is. All right? AI is now going to be able to read your brain, read your thoughts, basically. Know your thoughts. Just keep in mind, folks, no matter how wonderful the new technologies appear to be, keep in mind that they are man-made, so they're only going to be as good as the person who wrote the code for the program. Also, keep in mind, when people write codes and programs, they're putting their own philosophies and belief systems into that code. So don't you ever forget it. All right? Sort of like when the Masons, when they build things, they etch a little bit of themselves into the stones, little abbreviations and acronyms and things of that nature, symbols. Same thing when a person is designing a code, building some sort of network or system. They're going to put a little piece of themselves in there, maybe a back door. Who knows? You don't know. All right? Unless the entire code is revealed to you for the public to see, which you know that will never happen. So everything that we purchase as consumers is for the most part black box and kept under lock and key through proprietary trademarks and copyrights and security measures to protect said intellectual properties. With that being said, let's take a look at some crash alerts. Crash alerts across the board for the stock indexes today. Keep that in mind after the Fed minutes are being broadcast or abroad. This also includes Bank of America, the Canadian dollar, some of the altcoins, the euro yen, keep that in mind, IBM, JP Morgan, the Japanese yen, Cree is still on the hit list, Nike is on this hit list, and so is UUP, Walmart, US Steel, the financial Spider XLF, XLV, and XLY. As far as momentum shifts to the downside, we have the gold futures, we have the Aussie dollar, we have also the FXA, the equity counterpart to the Australian dollar. We also have GDX and GLD. So keep that in mind, folks, when you strap up and roll up in these markets. Let's see, rally alerts. Okay, should be noted that IBM was noted for a crash alert. It also has a rally alert, so it's broken. It's due for a breakout or a breakdown, so keep your eyes and ears open on that. Australian dollar has that momentum shift negative, but it also has a rally alert. So does the FXA. So does the GDX. So those are going to be key. There could be one last flush out before a trend reversal. And it should be noted that the Aussie and the GDX are all in stage 1 downtrends. All right. Beginning of a stage 1 downtrend from a correction from a stage 2 uptrend. With the exception of the GDX, it's in a correction from a stage 3 uptrend and is in the beginnings of a stage 1 downtrend. So very interesting there. Rally alert in silver. Rally alert in Equifax. And let's see, FXC and FXY. So the Canadian dollar and the Japanese yen on the equity side. GDXJ has a rally alert as well as JNUG. All right, so as goes the GDXJ, will go the JNUG. So just keep that in mind too. Also, from this weekly perspective, their momentum is locked in on the downside. GDXJ is in a stage 2 downtrend, while JNUG is in a stage 3 downtrend. Okay, so it may be possible that the GDXJ is leading the way to the upside, and or JNUG could start to, it's locked in on that downside. You're waiting for it to start a stage 3 correction. I think that's how you'll know that the miners are ready to rock and roll. But it cannot be ignored that the GDXJ is in a stage 2 downtrend. That can't be ignored. It may have some more downside potential first and may end up correcting from a stage 3. So these rally alerts, we'll see if they play out. I don't think that they will. I think what's going to happen is you may get a little bounce, but I think that bounce is going to be sold off dramatically. Let's see if I'm right. All right, Mygen has a rally alert. Nugget, the silver miners SIL and SILJ. Steam has a rally alert as well. A lot of rally alerts today. The euro currency has one rally alert today. AG is still for rally alert. NDAQ, the NASDAQ exchange itself. OIH. Like I said, a lot of your altcoins have rally alerts. AutoZone does. Bitcoin Cash. Knickknack Paddywhack has a rally alert as well. And XIV. All right, so XIV is trying to turn things around. It's in a stage 3 uptrend. Lost some momentum briefly, and now it's trying to relock back in. So this one is looking interesting. All right, and the GLD gold coin on the crypto space, altcoin space, has a rally alert as well. So markets look interesting today. Just keep in mind, if we do have sell short signals as a result of some of these crash alerts in the stock indexes, such as the Dow futures and the S&P 500, there is no price trigger to get short in the NASDAQ. It seems to be the strongest of all of them, so that one does not have one. Let's see. Also, I don't think the Russell does either. No, the Russell doesn't have one either. So just keep that in mind, you guys. All right. And with that being said, remember, pulsewavetrading.com. Come on and learn how to trade these markets, navigate these muddy waters of what is called the U.S. markets. Learn how to generate a secondary income stream for yourself through trading these markets. And remember, 7-day free trial is for a limited time. And with that being said, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.